Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we finished the Valentine's event. But last time in the main story, we were assaulted by, what's her face? Akuta? Like twice. And now the Emperor is waking up heroes he has just frozen on ice. Or a hero. Which apparently, they have the tech to do that. Which, begs the question. I wonder if... Because this is like 210 BC, right? So we're in BC era. I wonder if any heroes... Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, but I don't know. Well, obviously, no, it takes place in now, but this is when it changed, right? So, makes you wonder if any heroes post this time would even be heroes, right? Like, would like early AD heroes even have come about because after the change? I don't know. Because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would even happen as such. I don't know. Like how long did it take this emperor and his dynasty to apparently take over the world? It seems, given that there's no neighboring nations, it's all just them. So yeah, I don't know, it makes you kind of makes me wonder, at least, if the Rome, because Rome was already around by this point, so at least some of the earlier Roman heroes might be, or at least ones from around this time anyway, or a little bit later, might be in their crypt, so to speak. I don't know. I'm ranting. I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Anyway, let's quit rambling, I guess. Get into it. Demonic beast of a strange land. A lancer, eh? Yeah, give me this unknown servant. I actually don't recall exactly, Cool. Yeah, that's probably gonna be someone new, right? If it's unknown, I was like, yeah, could it be someone we've met already? But no, probably not. Probably not, unless they randomly have like Prince of Lunling help us, but I doubt that. Actually, yeah, let's use Santa Carna. Mordred, yeah, but we already met her, so why would it be like a guest servant, right? Like, we already know she's here, so it wouldn't really make sense to make her a guest. But I guess that would kind of make sense, because she was the only one not listed of the three. Because Spartacus and Jinke were both listed, so maybe it is her, but why would they put her as a guest servant? I guess maybe because she's gonna form Ascension change. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Hey Arnold. Alright, it's just this team is fine. Actually, no, Lobo. How to go to the challenge. I only did it once and it was like late at night and I like half-assed. I didn't really put a proper team together, so I got pretty far. I actually got her down to her last health bar, but Andromeda, that is. But yeah, I didn't put a proper team together, so I just, by the time we got to her last health bar, I was down to 2 people, and they weren't good in health. What the? Why is... Are any of you close to bond up? Not really. Maybe I should bring my principal online. Lakshmi. Honestly, I haven't used her in a good bit. You know, where's Liz Brave at? 210? Sure, why not? I doubt she'll even get used, but... Actually, no, what am I doing? No, wait, I'm high. Where is my Santa altar? There she is. I guess I can take this craft essence off too. I won't even replace it. We'll just go with this. All right. You wanna know if there's a place around here known for its cold? Yes. Both types of monsters that have been attacking recently hail from frigid climates. It stands to reason, then, that they have fashioned a nest somewhere nearby that is suitably cold. Can you think of any such place? I can't really think of much that's near here. Maybe he means a place beyond the village border fence? Well, it's hard to say since nobody's ever gone there. Oh yeah, you'll just stay in your village the entire time? Never wander outside even a little bit? That's, kind of depressing. Hold on. None of you have ever been outside your village? Not even once? Apparently. Well, no, I mean, it's prohibited for one thing. Yeah, most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor decreed that we're not supposed to change residences without permission. And how do you get permission then if you want to? Come to think of it, there was a time when around 10 people wandered in after their village flooded. But even then, most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor decides where refugees like that will go, so they never want for anything. We thought you guys were refugees at first too. Then this is not a village but a cage. Curse these oppressors! I am so mad I could dance. Oh, this is the boy with eyes. But really, why would you even want to leave the village? Yeah, we have everything we need right here. Why would we just wander off to someplace we don't even know? You know, I guess that's kind of fair. Sort of. Are you truly okay with that? I mean, they seem to be. I mean, they're probably conditioned at this point. Well, yeah, I know I've never even thought about going outside the village before. I suppose this is the inevitable result of living in a single place where all one's needs are met. Oh? Does the boy not feel the same? Hey, miss, have you got a minute? Sure. What is it? Well, would you mind if we talked over there? Ooh, is he gonna say he wants to leave the village? So what's this about? Okay, so don't tell the grown-ups about this, so our lips are sealed. But I know about a cold place nearby. Oh, and how do you know about that? You do? I know it's wrong to break the rules, but rules are meant to be broken? But I can't help it, I want to know what it's like outside the village. So sometimes I sneak out to go exploring when everyone else is busy working in the fields. I know just how you feel. There's just something enchanting about the outside world. Really? Do you like it? Well, yeah. Obviously. Yeah, I love it. I knew you'd say that, senpai. You always enjoy meeting new people after all. True. I see. I guess you and me are a lot alike, then. So what can you tell us about this cold place? Well, I haven't been there in a long time, and I only went once, but I remember there was a dark and chilly spot in the forest not too far from here. I remember it being really creepy. If I were a monster, I'm sure that's where I would live. Okay, sounds promising. We shall look into this creepy place. Oh, so you found a lead on the Quichat nest, have you? That should be very useful. Well done. This puts Koyonsky squarely in our sights. I've got you by the tail now, you little minx. I agree we should take care of this nest sooner rather than later, but what about Akita? I'm pretty sure she's keeping careful watch of us and just waiting for another chance to attack. Wasting time in a deadlock with her will not help us. For the time being, we need to focus on any possible lead to bring us within reach of Koyonskia. If we leave after dark from the opposite side of the village where Akita attacked, we should be able to sneak out. Someone will need to stay behind to protect the shadow border while we're gone, just in case. Even so, it's worth the risk of dividing our forces to investigate this possible demonic beast nest. Well, then we all gotta figure out who stays and who goes. You should be part of the expedition team, Holmes. No point in a detective holding down the fort, right? Good point. Setting aside for a moment that armchair detectives are, to use the modern parlance, very much a thing, I am forced to concur that this investigation must be conducted on site. Very well, then I'll go and investigate this nest. Okay, so he was the mystery guest servant, even though... I mean, I guess it's kind of missed. I guess that's why they had him as a question mark guest servant, because it could have been him or Mordred as the gold bordered unit. I'll investigate this nest. Fortunately, my wounds have completely healed now. Miss Ritsuka, I would like you to lead this expedition. Left to my own devices, it's entirely plausible that I may become so engrossed in solving this mystery that I take another tumble over a waterfall. Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal. I'll come along too, Senpai. Please say you'll do it. Of course, why wouldn't we? In that case, why don't you choose the last expedition members, Ritsuka? We've sure got no shortage of options. Who do you want to bring? I mean, we don't really have an option. But... I don't like Spartacus, so I'm gonna bring Jinkei. Spartacus scares me. Of course. I'm actually quite good at locating things, you know. Oh, are ya? But you'll still need to smash any monsters you find along the way, won't you? Oh, damn, it wasn't an option. In that case, I should come along too. I'll crush any oppression we find. Then Mordred and I will hold the fort. If you want, Neza and me could go squish anyone who says we couldn't take... Squish anyone who says we couldn't take on that crypto chick while you're out demonic beast hunting. Just focus on keeping the shadow border safe, okay? Please? Yeah, I was kidding. Freaking fun police over here. Yeah. You're so oppressed. Wow, riding around on your shoulders almost feels like flying, Spartacus. Even familiar scenery can seem completely different when viewed from a new perspective. That small change can help you see things you've never noticed. Sometimes you see beauty and goodness you overlooked. Others you see evil and cruelty you cannot ignore. It's all part of growing up. That's a lot of words. I think what Spartacus is trying to say is that you're right to want to see the world outside your village. Yeah. I am. You are, my little rebel. I wish I was as tall as you, Spartacus. Maybe eventually. Haha. That will come with training. I wasn't much bigger than you when I was your age, you know. Really? Then I can actually be like you someday, Spartacus? Yeah, sure. Is this boy like Lubu? No, that wouldn't make sense, because again, we're in technically the modern day, even if how they live isn't up to snuff. I keep going back to how it is in the singularities. But no, that wouldn't make sense for him to be Lubu. If it was a singularity, it could be Lubu. Maybe. But, yeah, no, for lost belts, that wouldn't make sense. Of course you can. Anyone can be like me. Life is rebellion against adversity. I was a little worried about having a child lead the way. But Spartacus is actually pretty good with him. Who'd have thought? He is, yes. And since he's carrying the boy on his shoulders from making good time. That said, we can't go too quickly, or Ritsuka will have trouble keeping up. Don't push yourself too hard, alright, Ritsuka? If you get tired, I'll give you a piggyback. I'll do my best. I can see more farmland up ahead. Is this a neighboring village? We could save time if we go through it, but I'll get in trouble if someone notices. Maybe we should go around. Probably. Do you smell that? Oh god. There's definitely a scent of blood in the wind. I guess the crit chat has been here and they don't have a protector like us. Or like the other village with us. Yes, I suppose that would make sense. If the monster nest is in fact where the boy is taking us, then we are moving along the same path the monsters themselves did. Any village along the way would surely be subject to these beast depredations. Boy, go find a safe place to hide and stay there until we get back. We won't be long. Okay. Be careful, alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. This is awful. What a gruesome sight. From the look of things, I don't think there were any survivors. Be careful. I can still smell the foul stench of those man-eating beasts. Yes, they're still close by. They will no doubt have noticed our scent as well. And there they are. There's a lot of them too. Just as well. If we do not take care of them now, they will go hunt for prey in other villages. Let's do it. Your orders, please, Master. Ah, well. See, me personally, you know, I might just leave them, you know, make a headway on our mission, but I guess, in a way, this is part of our mission. Right, not usable due to poison. That might just be me, though. That evocation festival buff goes crazy. Pretty sure it's still the, yeah. Really no reason to not use the evocation festival servants. Well, assuming they... I mean, honestly, even if they had, like, neutral... it wouldn't be advantage, but, like, a neutral class that we're fighting, they would still do good damage. So... yeah. Alright, and... dead. Nice. Alright, more crit chat. Alright. I was no, not afraid, but I thought, maybe it might be... Actually, no, it wouldn't make sense for there to be any Jotun. Because we didn't see the Berserker thing in the, party setup, or the... Actually, wait, hang on. Target you. And do this. And the, wait, like, node selector. Wee bit of overkill, but you know, that's fine. Overkill, schmoverkill, as they say. Who says that? I don't know, but I'm sure someone says it. Someone sinister, mayhaps. Or mayhaps not, I don't know. Sherlock, you ain't looking too good, buddy. Let's do this. Oh damn, didn't even need the noble phantasm. That's just how it be sometimes. I say that like it's a bad thing, it's really not. Yeah. Poor village. Hostiles eliminated. The battle's over. Now these people can rest in peace. I'd like to think they can, at least. What is it, Sir Detective? Have you noticed something? Master Ritsuka, how did this latest battle feel to you? I thought I saw some weird tattoos. Finally noticing the NFF services. Oh no, I think they're talking about like just how they look in general, maybe not even the NFS services markings. Yes, those markings are so odd that I can't form a clear picture of them in my mind. But I did see them. Pay those no mind. Their behavior is what concerns me. In particular, the fact that they were clearly trained for combat. And not combat with other animals, but with humans. Their loss of strength is almost certainly due to the change in environment. For creatures accustomed to cold, even this weather must seem oppressively hot. Still, they were working as a team. Not like a pack of wild animals either, but a trained unit. Then someone had to have gone to the trouble of train them. It's early yet to be certain, but yes, it does seem likely. Do you think Ryansuke is behind this? Probably be a safe bet. If she is, that would raise its own questions. Namely, when did she have time to do so? The answers will surely become apparent in time. Fortunately, they left footprints we can follow. Good point. At least we know we're going in the right direction. I'll go get the boy. Meet us outside the village. No one so young should have to see something like this. I didn't know Spartacus was so kind. He might not look it, but his purpose was always to protect the weak. Once he believes someone needs protecting, he'll do anything to keep them safe. Of course, that often ends in him sacrificing anyone and everyone to do so. I guess that's a berserker for you. They're nothing if not committed. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. That's true. If committed is the word you want to use. Interesting. Okay. They show us Akuda's camp before we even get to that point. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Berserker Brunhild. I assume it's, yes, summer, okay. Sure. Color me intrigued. Yeah, everything else is fine. It's just up ahead. There's this huge hole in the ground you can use to get inside. I see. So they've taken up residence in a cave. It's really cold and dark inside. I got scared, so I didn't get very far in before I turned back. It seemed like it was really deep, though, because it was echoing like crazy. That does sound like it would work as a good home for monsters who prefer the cold. Forget sounds like we're obviously in the right place. Oh, okay. I see, we're surrounded. How exciting. I'm so sorry, I should have been more alert. No, you're fine, Mashu. It's alright. Well, you were an absolutely superlative navigator before returning to the front lines, Mr. Kirilight. I cannot blame Miss Ritsuka for relaxing her guard now that you're back at her side once more. Aren't you guys scared? No, don't worry. This journey would have ended ages ago. If everyone here couldn't crack a joke in the face of mortal peril. True. Probably would have, minds would have collapsed from the, stress and fear. Because what is life without humor? Nothing. Alright. Berzerhild. I gotta chill up my spine. So, is Summer Broomhild, you know, general pool, or is she, I'm just curious. Probably not. Summer servants generally aren't. Some are always limited and... Yeah. I've been getting spoiled by Goddess of Victory Nikke. Because that game you can get everyone except collab units at all times. But I guess that would lose Los Angeles / Type Moon money if they allowed it, which makes you wonder. How is Shift Up Nikke able to get away with that? Like, because they have very, very forgiving drop rates, or like pull rates. I have no idea how they aren't bankrupt. Because, like, I've been playing that game for, like, since June of last year. And I've gotten pretty much everyone I've pulled for and haven't spent a dime. There's only 4 instances of not getting someone I was pulling for. It's like... So yeah, with how forgiving it is, or maybe I'm just absurdly lucky in that game, I don't know. Game's probably cheaper to produce than you assume, and actually just a higher return investment. Yeah, maybe. Perhaps. Might be because FGO started high and never went down. Yeah, I guess being an established IP, but being a new story in said IP did kind of give it a bit of an edge. That's fair. So I can get away with more. I don't want to say predatory practices, but it kind of is. Too easy. This is so strange. I thought the Critchat and Giants would be living in different places. Indeed, Critchat destroyed that village, but we followed their tracks only to find Giants. Now I wonder what we'll find in that cave. There's only one way to find out. Just standing here thinking won't get you any answers, Sir Detective. What about the boy? Don't you think it's too dangerous to bring him in here with us? Do other gachas have anything similar to GSSR? I don't think... At least, to be fair, the only other one I play is Nikkei, so don't... At least Nikkei, I don't think so? Actually, no, there is. No, the mileage tickets. I guess that's kind of GSSR. Because you can hold them for like banners even if you didn't earn all the said mileage tickets on the banner you use them on, so I guess kind of. And if anything, it's better because you get to like actually pick who you want. Whereas the GSSR, like, yeah, you get one of who you want, but like it's random which of the 9 in like the Destiny order you get, right? Don't you think it's too dangerous to bring him in there with us? Oh, speaking of GSSRs, I'm struggling to pick who I want to do for the Destiny Order summon this summer. Like, the only 2 guarantees are Durga and Archer, and Andromeda and Rider. I don't know who I want to stick in the slots for any of the others. I'm like, So surprised FGO gives costumes for free. They could easily... Yeah, that's, I guess, the one thing FGO has over, at least Nikkei anyway, is Nikkei you have to like either buy the season pass or generally, I mean, you can technically get some of the costumes for free, but it's gacha, and I feel like the rates are really low. So, but yeah. Like, you can really choose before you know if you failed on Alice Aoko. True. But even then, even if I fail on Aoko, do I want Aoko over, like, Wangina? I don't know. Like, because I do still want more, I still do want Wangina. It's like... So I'd probably stick her in the extra class 2 slot. But again, there's like 6 people I could stick in there easily. Aoko, Wangina, Cuckoo, Lady Avalon. There was one or 2 others in extra class 2 that I was looking at. I don't remember who. Yeah. So, Saber Medusa. I've already got Saber Medusa, so I don't have to stick her on there. But even the Sabers, I'm like, those Bride Nero, Astolfo, fucking, who else? I was picking between 4, but I'm blanking on the other 2. I don't know. I should probably continue the story, huh? Be that as it may, we cannot let him return on his own. Either. There's no... Yeah, Void Yogi Shiki, yeah. There's no telling how many demonic beasts could be lurking nearby. If not used to the single UI does tell you what you have and... Yeah. I don't know. There's no telling how many demonic beasts could be lurking nearby. Then we need someone to stay here. Like I said, the only ones that because I did look at the list on the wiki, and yeah, Durga and Andromeda are the only locks in their classes. Then we need someone to stay here and guard him. No, you can't do that. You all need to stick together if you're gonna fight those monsters. Take me with you. I'm sure I'll be safe as long as I stay close to Itsuka. Yes, that makes sense, yeah. Because everyone's guarding us. So if we're getting guarded, you'll be guarded. That makes sense. I'm proud of you, boy. You have spirit embracing adversity like this. You have faced the fears oppressing you and rebelled against them. Come with us, I'll be your shield and guide, and sing a song of triumph in your honor. Indeed, we're not called heroic spirits for nothing. I promise we will not let your bravery go to waste. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Icy cave. Alright. Oh, speaking of Berserkers, since we're on the Berserker tab. For that one, it's only between two. It's between Morgan and Summer Ibuki. I was kind of considering, hang on. Let's see if I can see them in here. Because, oh, Raiko. I was also kind of considering Raiko, but I think it's mainly between Morgan and Summer Ibuki. For Berserkers. Well, this answers one question. Take a look. Over here we have giant tracks, and over here we have Quichat dung. Does that mean they've been living here together? Much as I would like to laugh the notion off, we have seen ample evidence of their cohabitation. These demonic beasts have been quite thoroughly altered. So much so that they've begun sharing their territory with altogether different species. So someone's been going around domesticating the same beasts that led to their lost belts getting pruned away. Pretty horrible hobby. Yeah. And of course, there's the yet more significant question. To what end? Maybe they don't have an end in mind. You said the Skoyanskia went around near the lost belts tormenting innocent people for kicks, right? Yeah! Yeah. Oh, in Sabers, I was thinking of Muramasa, too. How did I forget Muramasa? Maybe releasing man-eating beasts into peaceful agricultural villages with no defenses is just more of that. Uh-oh, I think they've spotted us. Preparing for combat. Oh yeah, and the assassins. You'll never guess who I have in the assassin slots. Because it's definitely not who you think. Probably. Koyan, Hassan, Kashi, nope. Nah, none of those three. Lee? No. It's probably the meta-wise, probably the worst choices, more than likely. but my heart-wise, makes perfect sense. Oh, I don't know about worse choices, but definitely not not ideal choices, I guess. Yep, Shuten. Shuten is one of the two I was thinking about. Yeah, Shuten's right. Jack. Nah, it's Mysterious Heroine X. Is who I'm considering between her and Shuten Doji. I want to collect the save Artorias, like the Infinity Stones. And I say she was probably the worst, like, meta pick, because I'm pretty sure I said before she wasn't very good. But in my heart of hearts, I'll never not at least give an Artoria-esque unit consideration. Yeah, sure. So let's stand older. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Meta-wise, I probably should go for Kuyanskia or like Teskalapoka, but you know, who needs meta? Meta schmeta. The Lancers doesn't really have anyone I'm terribly... At least no one... Yeah. Oh. Lancers is really just between, like, Ereshkigal and Skahak. Maybe Lance Artoria. Actually, on second thought, maybe Lancers are more heavily contested than I thought. Actually, thinking about it... There's a lot of good options there. And then the extra classes are just hell. Like how am I supposed to pick between all them? Who gonna pick for the 5-star ticket? Vritra. Goth dragon lady. She's like pretty locked in my head. Unless I just say F it and go Lance Artoria, because I did almost go for her before. How about Ryder on the Destiny order? Andromeda. Are you only paying for Destiny or GSSR too? Okay, I think I've been misunderstanding something. I thought... Hang on. I thought the Destiny order was the Unless you're talking about the... GSR pencil. They're different? Okay, hang on. Oh. Wait, hang on. Is this... No. It's gonna be another army of... I all I'm seeing when I look into the anniversary is the Lucky Bag summon and the Destiny Order summon. I'm so... What? I'm lost. Huh? Oh, Lucky Bag. Okay. Okay, you had me confused calling it... Okay, I've in my head, I've been referring to the Lucky Bag as the Lucky Bag. Okay, so, okay, it's the New Year's, like, okay, yeah, I know, I knew about that one. But no, I'm only doing the Destiny Order. Okay, because yeah, I get it, in my head, I've been calling it Lucky Bag, so when you say GSR, I'm like... Is that something else? Like, what are you talking about? You had me fucked up. Yeah, no, I'm just doing Destiny Order. Actually, hang on, let me... Okay, now I gotta look. What are the Lucky Bag pools? For 9th anniversary, let's see. Oh, it's set up differently than the New Year's one. Interesting. Interesting. 17 battles vibe with theme, 5 stories. Oh, wait a minute. Am I reading this right? So you're guaranteed to also get a 4-star servant along with the 5, along with... Oh. That might actually be more worth it than the Destiny Order then. If I'm guaranteed a 5-star and a... This is actually... fascinating. Looking at these pools, I would honestly probably go for the the Van Gogh, Jacques de Molay, and Wangina pool, because I would be happy with any of those 3. Like legitimately, I'd be perfectly happy with any of them. And then 1 story or limited 4-star. Yeah. That. Yeah, I might actually do that just instead. Because I don't want to do both. But I think that's actually more worth it. And yeah, I would do the existence outside domain 1. Yeah, okay. It would suck if I got, for the 4-star, someone I already had. Like Yui or... or like, oh, dude, I would actually lose my mind if I got Chloe. Like, I'm already NP5 on Chloe Avenger. If they gave me... Oh my god, I would lose my mind. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's just hope that doesn't happen. Okay, I should probably... Story. Right. Where were we again? Going into the cave. Yeah, sure, Artoria. Like, I could at least get over it if it was like a 4-star I already had, but like wasn't NP5. But Chloe specifically, I would facepalm. Damn, it's not easy fighting so many of them at once. And they just keep coming. And they don't stop coming, don't stop coming. Well, our initial goal was to exterminate the crit chat, so this is more or less inevitable. Take care of the boy, Spartacus. No problem. Like, I think out of those 4 stars... Oh, I'd have to take a look again. But Summer Gareth stuck out to me. Actually, let me bring that back up. And then boo boo boo. Yeah, Summer Gareth. Nah. I mean, Summer Tomoe, maybe. Nah. Summer Barguest, actually. Archer Summer Barguest. Low key. I mean, she was... Them thighs. Them thighs, though. Well, no, yeah, no, I know you don't get a pick. I'm just, thinking about like, who I'd want most of them. But yeah, I'd love... but again, aside from the ones I already have, I would take pretty much anyone on there. Like... I don't think there's... Let's see, is there anyone on here I don't have that I don't want? Okay, I guess that Huang Fei Hu guy, I don't really know who he is. I don't really... I guess him... I don't want Roland. I hate his... No, Roland, I hope I don't get him. If I get Roland, I would make it a point to not use him. Like, he would go straight into second archive. I hate how he looks. I hate him. Yeah, I could get multiple, but there's only one guarantee. So, hard to... have too much hope on that.
そうしよう。クリスマスを制す左捉えられまい。
Oh, actually,
決める。
Summer Bavanshi would be good too.
立ち上がらねば。
Yeah, again, pretty much most any of them on here except for like 3. I don't want Saito, Roland, or Wang Feihu. I take pretty much anyone else though and be pretty happy. Aside from dupes, but
よかろう。
はい。
わよかろう。
surely Baz it will kill this guy, right? Yes, good.
ロササングイス。イラ。グラ。
Also, I hadn't been paying attention before, but yeah, they're retreating, huh? Not dying. I hadn't really paid much attention to that before in the last like battle and this one, but yeah, it's interesting. Tactical retreats, as they say.
はい、お任せよ。我が舌を喜ばせろ。切り上げる。行くぞ。ルクスリア。浅い。
But yeah. Now that, because I assumed it would function similarly to the New Year's Lucky Bag,
いいです。はい。いいです。
but this is a lot more focused. And again, there's an entire pool of foreigner servants, so I'm like, I would be happy with all of you. So yeah, I think I'll probably do that instead of Destiny Order. It'll save me some money too. Some moolah. I don't know why I didn't just use Excalibur right there. Ah, well, whatever. Maybe should. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed it'd be the same. Like, maybe not exactly, same characters in each, but like same like setup of how they do it, like quick, yada yada yada, all that, with their noble phantasm types. Again, why didn't I just? Okay.
Finish.
But yeah, with the Van Gogh, Jacques and one Gina one, it's literally a win-win-win. I do not lose no matter who I get because I want all of them. Which is quite nice. All right. They're retreating? That can't be right. There must be more to this. I agree. In fact, their whole style of combat was odd. Yes, this goes well beyond sharing territory. They're even fighting as a team. We can now be certain beyond any doubt that someone is controlling them. Do you think we'll find Kugans? I don't think so. I don't imagine we'll be quite so fortunate, but we should go to meet whoever called them off. Once we've taken them out, that should stop these monsters from attacking those other villages. Do you mind if we continue onward, little rebel? Okay, you'll keep me safe, right, Spartacus? He's gonna die. Kid's gonna die. Of course I will. As long as you're prepared to face your fears, nothing can stop me. I mean, he's gonna die no matter what when we fix or, prune this lost belt, but I have a feeling we'll have to see him die. Or before then, that is. Oh yeah, before you talked me into doing the lucky bag instead of Destiny Order, my caster pick was actually cast Summer Nero and not Castoria or Merlin. It was Nero was my number one. You can choose, yeah. If I had that kind of money to spend, sure. But yeah, no, I'm good on that.
The Arcanax sensors are picking up an impossible amount of magical energy up ahead.
Don't tell me it's a fire giant. As someone who got Summer Nero from GSSR, it's been like 3 years since I used her. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My heart just calls out to the Umu. I don't know what to say.
No, far stronger.
And unless my instruments are completely broken, there are 2 of them. Oh wait, I'm sorry, what?
Does that mean we finally found the boss?
Probably.
I'm not sure.
Their spirit origin patterns tell me they must be demonic beasts. What's more, they're almost identical to the data for the Diavoltrons and fire giants we fought before. Is it some unholy, like, child of the 2 of them? But the sheer amount of magical energy they possess is insane. And on top of that, the reading is still going up.
Hold it. Do you hear that? What an awful sound. You think those monsters we fought earlier came here to feed?
Maybe.
But just so I'm certain I understand, Miss Curelight, you said the Orthonax's sensors picked up 2 signals. That's right. If there are only 2.
Then where did all the other demonic beasts go? I think they're being eaten. To fuel what we're about to fight.
Ark, it reeks in here. I can't believe these things. Indeed, they're eating their own kind.
The Diavoltron's eating the crit chat and the Moose Bull's eating the other giants. Oh, that one is straight up cannibalism. Like, at least the Diavoltron is a different creature than the crit chat. I mean, I guess fire giants and, you know, ice giants aren't necessarily the same thing, right? So it's technically not cannibalism. I think, probably.
There's ample precedent for cannibalism in the natural world, but we certainly never saw this happening in either Russia or Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Furthermore, if this is the source of the increased magical energy you noticed, then these are no ordinary predators. To gain the strength of those that consume this quickly, they'd have to be soul eaters. Then they had the ones who were fighting retreat so that
they could eat them and power up, yeah.
Yes, most likely it was to make these 2 more powerful for the final battle. Though it remains unclear whether those 2...
That's like saying if you... I mean, we'll know because the Moose Bulls are from Muspelheim, and you know the Jotun are from, not Niflheim, or is it Niflheim? No. I'm blanking on the other one. Yeah, Jotunheim, duh. Oh my god, Jotunheim. So yeah. You know, technically, 2 different, yeah.
realms. Though it remains unclear whether these 2 gave the order to retreat themselves, or if those who retreated did so of their own accord. Looks like they're done with their meal, and they're looking at us like we're dessert. This bloodlust reminds me of the demonic beasts we fought in Uruk. I thought so too, Master. These demonic beasts must really hate humans. Well, their teacher is yeah. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not sure about the significance of that, but we can worry about it later. Right now it's time to get rid of these demonic beasts once and for all. Your orders, please, Master. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
ラウンド開始だ。
Am I crazy, or does he have, like, the Moose will have different coloring than he did? Like, wasn't he a lighter shade of red in Scandinavia, or am I crazy? I mean, the crit shot looked different, so I guess it wouldn't stand to reason these would too. Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
そういい組だ。
Man.
拳の前だ。
Oh yeah, I was thinking, with arcade shutting down, what do you think the over-under is on them bringing Beast, you know, enemy Beast Draco's look from arcade over as a costume? Like, they'd have to 2Dify it, right? Because, if I remember correctly, arcade is 3D. But, I think, I don't know, I haven't looked at gameplay of arcade, but I'm pretty sure it's 3D, right? So they could probably never know. It'll honestly suck if they shut down arcade and just did not do anything with like the couple of unique servants they have and like Draco's other beast look. Like, give me furry Draco! I would definitely use it over this. I actually don't really like this design all that much. I don't know, man. Do you like the... I mean, maybe. I mean, hang on. I mean, come on, man. Hey, I'll bring this up in a second after this node's done. But like, you can't tell me this isn't the superior design. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Well, yeah, that's why I said it was just like a small handful, or like a couple. But like, give me that Santa Suzuka or Christmas Suzuka. I don't remember if she was a Santa or just Christmas, but. Nier can't afford to bring it over. Mama would sue.
Like you steal my fox ears. Are those fox ears on? They look like fox ears on this Draco. Wolf, oh yeah, right. Yeah, makes sense.
我が舌を喜ばせろ。ロササングリス。まさか
Still.
これで終わりだと思ってます？
Yeah, that'll suck. If they don't do anything with them. Both hostiles are down. There are no other threats here. I guess that's it then. I'm afraid not, given that we are still no closer to finding Kuyanskia. I believed it was possible that she may be the one training these demonic beasts. But the evidence is as yet inconclusive. I never thought I would see demonic beasts cooperating like this. Yeah, I was so sure we would find a Kuyanskia here controlling them. No. But they wouldn't be here at all if she hadn't brought them here, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. It is technically her fault. I believe that's a safe assumption given the lack of alternate suspects. But we still don't know why she set them free after doing so. What do you mean? Take a look at these piles of bones, Miss Curiolite. These beasts have been devouring their kin since well before today. They've been sending the runs of the litter, so to speak, out to hunt, then stealing the magical energy for themselves. As ecologies go, it resembles the dead apostles. Yeah, no, it's true. Kinda, a little bit. Not entirely, but... No ordinary species would depend on such a twisted survival strategy. These beasts had no other choice. They desperately needed to find a way to survive after being completely cut off from their proper habitat. I don't remember the Jotun or Critchat being able to directly convert their prey into magical energy before. Evolution, mash, evolution. They may have been forced to learn that ability to cope with the massive change in environment. Or perhaps Koyanskia gave it as another form of enhancement. If that's so, then the larger question remains, why would you go to all the trouble just to have them fend for themselves now? What a strange woman. I honestly have no idea what she could be thinking. I was hoping to find evidence of her motives, but unfortunately the trail has gone cold once again. I can only surmise she has her own reasons for traveling between lost belts. A formidable foe. Are you alright, boy? Yeah, I'm fine. I was just over here watching anyway. You guys really are strong. I was so scared I couldn't even speak. I'm sorry I wasn't more helpful. Standing your ground and watching over others is a show of your strength and bravery on its own, boy. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Thanks. No? Jinkei, what are you doing? Well, you guys said these things could be brewed into decent booze, right? Yeah. I'm not usually one for cutting up monster corpses, but if there's booze to be found... Is this it? I see. The secretory glands. Yes, as long as you preserve them properly, I imagine Da Vinci can make whatever is within drinkable. I'm good, I think. I don't want to drink that. We certainly did plenty of toxin extraction in Russia, after all. I must say, though, between you and that servant who drinks everything in sight, I confess I struggle to understand. How can you still be hungry after seeing that? It doesn't matter what it used to look like, Sir Detective. There are few things sweeter to a warrior than a victory toast. This way we'll also have a nice souvenir to bring back to the village. Of course, neither Senpai nor I are of drinking age, but that aside. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, surely we won't find anything else eating its brethren, right? Surely this will be the only instance of that. Probably. Ah, the white cavalry heroine, the best in the land. White cavalry heroine. I feel like I should know who that's referring to, but I don't. Amidst the flowers, a jug of wine I pour alone, lacking companionship. So raising the cup, I invite the moon, then turn to my shadow, which makes 3 of us. Well, lady, you've got a beautiful voice. What does that mean? Well, it means if you're ever drinking by yourself among flowers, you can still have some companionship if you toast to the moon in your shadow. You know how when you're out taking a walk at night and you look up, see the moon and find yourself craving a drink? Don't you think it makes the alcohol all the sweeter? I've never had alcohol before, but I do like the moon. It's pretty. I know what you mean. It's hard to put into words, but there's just something mysterious about it. So what, you always go drinking to flower fields like that whenever the moon's out? Haha, not me, silly. It was a man named LB3. Not to say I don't follow his lead now and then. Huh? Wait, you said this LB3 guy was doing his moon gazing alone, right? So how'd you hear what he said? Were you spying on him or something? No, of course he was alone. I just learned how he drank and how he felt in that moonlit flower field later on, through his poem. Oh, so this LB3 guy told you about it. Do you not have poems either? No, I never met him. I read his poem well after he first wrote it down, and many others had copied it. Wrote down? Yes, writing, you know. It uses symbols to convey language. Wait, do they not have writing at all? Not even just poem? Oh. I guess this heavenly emperor doesn't even want people to have books or anything of the... Okay. That's sad. It lets you record your own thoughts, ideas, and experiences for others to read, even if they live long after you've died. That sounds awesome. I want to try that. That's great. A ton of characters, but it's not so bad if you just learn a few at a time. I know. Why don't we start with something simple, like the ones for father and mother? Father, mother. Not again. We're really doing this again? Father, mother, what's that? The people who birthed you? Or the mother birthed you, but... Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Does he not have parents? Parents? What are those? I think she probably means whose womb he was born from. Yes. I can figure out when I was born by counting backwards, but I don't know who might have been pregnant the year before. Yeah, how the hell are we supposed to remember something like that? Okay. Then who raises the children? We all do. Okay, see, that's respectable, you know, takes a village and all that. But not knowing who exactly they came from is a little bit harmful, don't you think? Just a little bit? No? Okay. When the kids have questions, whoever's free teaches them to till the fields. How lucky we are to have Heavenly Emperor watching over us. Alright. No, and someone teaches them how babies are made when they're old enough. I see, so that's how things work here. It sounds very dystopic. Well, there are characters for everything, including things you see every day, so why don't we start with the ones for Light and Earth? Okay.
tragic. This world's people have had their minds shackled and are forced to live as slaves under the yoke of illiteracy. This is oppression. It is information warfare of a wholly different kind. I will do whatever I must to throw off these chains. Humph. It must be nice being a servant and never having to worry about anything. Never mind that excessively empathizing with these people tightens the noose around our own necks. This is a lost belt. We need to defeat its scriptor, chop down its tree of emptiness, and cut off its future by sending back the pruning theoretical phenomenon, or sending it back to the pruning theoretical phenomenon. If all this will only leave you feeling guilty when it comes time for that, then you're better off not showing these people any kindness at all. Now, if you don't care about any of that and simply enjoy meeting new people, then knock yourself out. But I'm not so simple-minded. I'm well aware there's only so much stress I can take.
I mean, Gordolf does have a point. It might sound harsh, but I get it. I get not wanting to be, get attached.
You're wrong, oppressor who has never known oppression. What was that? Vanquishing an opponent after you've helped to keep them weak is only another form of oppression. People deserve freedom.
Spartacus?
It is only when they have fangs with which to fight and hope for the future that the competition may begin. I am, of course, Ritsuka's servant. As such, I will do everything I can to fight for proper human history. That will never change. But as a man who honors people's pride, I must also say this. We cannot just assume proper human history is the only one that deserves to survive.
Fair.
Have you lost your mind, man? No witch or berserker.
This must be your man. No, actually, he's actually making sense. Believe it or not, Gordolf, he's actually making sense.
This must be your madness enhancement speaking.
Easy there. Don't let him get to you. He's just all fired up after seeing how cowardly all these people are. He might be talking more than usual, but he's still just saying the same shit he always does. Berserkers. Can't understand them, can't change them.
Humans must ever move forward in search of a better future. Master Ritsuka, you have yet to become an oppressor.
Pay close attention to this
World and how its people live their lives.
Okay.
You must see for yourself whether it is they or we who are fit to inherit humanity's future. Just as we now fight against our destruction, so too should they have fangs and claws of their own with which to rage against destiny's oppression. For justice can only be attained when two opposing rebellions clash.
No, he didn't say that. Just we should give them the chance to fight back, I guess.
The coming battle will determine that. Once it has, that is when I will take up my sword in rebellion. But if it happens that true human dignity is to be found here in this lost belt, then I shall bend my knee in service to China.
Alright, well, we'll have to cut you down then.
Should it come to pass, the souls of those here must not still be bound by the chains of oppression. And if they are to inherit the hopes and dreams of our proper human history, we must teach them about our poetry and feelings. So please do not admonish Jinkei for her actions.
But I cannot quite agree with everything Spartacus has said here. There is certainly no harm in being on good terms with the locals. I cannot imagine Miss Jinkei could merely stand idly by either. Seeing these people toil away in illiteracy under Qin Shi Huang's rule cannot have sat well with her. Why not let her help them if she so wishes?
Yeah, she seems a lot happier that way too. Again, the rough time period does seem right, but it might not necessarily be, this way. Huang guy. It could be someone else. Maybe. Potentially. Fo-fo?
Humph. Madness enhancement or not, it seems you're still a heroic spirit and not shy about sharing your opinions either. You know, I once looked up to the indomitable gladiator Spartacus myself, back when I was a lad. But never mind that. I can't help but notice it's been 2 days since we got here.
And we're no closer to finding an antidote. We've still got time, right? Right? Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I have it on good authority, Events, that you'll live past this point. Don't you worry.
As requested, Your Imperial Majesty, I have determined who I think to be our best 2 warriors and brought them back from Mount Lee.
So I see. Well done, Captain.
The first is Qin Ling Yu, the fearsome general who hails from Chongqing of Sichuan.
Ah, yes, the woman who commands the White Cavalry.
Okay. When I was thinking about who they were waking up could be, I forgot about her.
It is a great honor. It's a great honor to serve as your spear and shield again, Your Imperial Majesty.
We still have such vivid recollections of how gallantly you fought in the Bozo Rebellion. We can think of none better than you to fight in defense of our empire.
You're too kind, Your Imperial Majesty.
She's kind of cute.
Now that I've been reawakened after such a long time sleeping, I can ask for nothing better than to help uphold your reign for another
10,000 years. Damn, they really idolize him. Are these heroes not a little perturbed by how the citizenry are kept? No? Okay.
Excellent, we'll hold you to that. Our empire faces an unprecedented threat. Use your mastery of the Ash Spear to disperse the clouds looming over our land.
I will, Your Imperial Majesty.
Next, I brought you a strategist. Oh, it's... Alright. I did guess right on this guy, though. I gave it a lot of thought and decided to go with your most loyal retainer. The one who has served you longer than anyone else. Or not? When he said strategist, I thought it was gonna be one of the mage guys. You know, the 2-star, the 3-star mage. But, alright. Interesting.
Hello again, Your Imperial Majesty. It's me, Han Xin, your faithful right-hand man. Oh, our most distinguished Han Xin. We may have many heroes at our disposal at Mount Lee, but few who knew us before we obtained this holy vessel. You are a living witness to Qin's military history. So I'm guessing you woke me up to fight another war. Where are we invading this time? The desert? The ocean? No, wait. Don't tell me. The moon?
No. Our war of conquest is long since complete.
Your leadership in the Arctic War was crucial to defeating the Aztec Republic?
And our last great enemy, the Habsburg Empire, succumbed to economic sanctions. The world has long been at peace. I mean, that's wonderful to hear, Your Imperial Majesty. Who doesn't love peace?
Apparently not you.
Still, a peaceful world's like a tiny room. It's bound to get dusty eventually. Indeed. So I'm counting on you to handle the cleanup once again. By the way, how's science progressed since the last time I was awake? Any new weapons I should know about? Yes. With the exception of our royal guards and the supervisors defending the fields, we have retired most of our flesh and blood soldiers. The bulk of our army is now comprised of automated mechanical soldiers. Mechanical soldiers? This is huge. We won't have to keep them fed or rested. And if one breaks, we can just repair it and send it back into the field. Oh, this changes everything. The possibilities are endless. New strategies, new tactics. It's enough to make my head spin.
I don't know why I'm giving this guy that personality, but he just that's what came to mind after looking at him.
Hanshin, well, you're much too
unusual to be called a genius, tactical or otherwise. We have nothing but respect for your talent.
Make full use of your strategic cunning, and return with yet another victory to your name. Thank you, Imperial Majesty. You are too kind. Oh my. His expressions are just as unique as the rumor suggested. No wonder Lord Hanshin is such a
Decorated general. Yeah.
Wonderful. With these two, the Empire's defenses should be airtight. Really?
She's like, that guy? Decorated general? Him? Big true. Alright, wrong thing.
マスター、コマンドカードの強化を行う。新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。
Now, I know I said I was done trying for Andromeda, but, you know, as they say, when you got SQ, use them.
No, is that just me? Maybe it's just me, but wait, I got a loading. Damn. Man! Fuck you, game. Rude. Hi, Serenity. Life is pain and suffering. Alright, this is kind of a short one, but I think I'm gonna end it here. Man. I shouldn't have used those summon tickets on Karin, man. Oh, it used up my luck. And now I'm cursed. 6 months of no 5 stars. God, I hope not. That would actually suck. But yeah, yeah, I was not expecting the Hanshin. That's, you know, he seems like an interesting fellow. I wonder why he doesn't have a an in-game servant they can summon. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Probably wasn't very popular, I imagine. I mean, I think there's probably been worse personality servants than him. Probably. And who knows? Maybe he'll grow on me as we go. You never know. It could happen. Probably not. But yeah. So I guess tomorrow well, I'll try and do more tomorrow. Just this time I got distracted by the GSSR talk and yeah. But now that I know about it, though, I'm definitely gonna switch to that rather than the Destiny order, because I don't know, just better. Well, I guess not necessarily better value, but I feel like with like the Destiny Order, I don't know. Well, no, I guess it would be better value because you're guaranteed a limited and/or story 4-star, or story 4-star. So yeah, at the end of the points to get servant makes you happy. Yeah, and again, that pool with the 3 foreigners, literally, I want every single one of them. So it's like, no matter who I get out of it, it's a win-win-win. So I mean, it's definitely safer. I'm really hoping the 4-star I get from it will not be a dupe or one of the 3 I mentioned before. As long as it's not any of them, we're good. We're good. So it's like, I think there are 4 of them or 5 of them in there that I have. So, you know, there's 29 I'd be happy with. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Yeah, tomorrow, sections 6 through 9, maybe. Nice. And probably we'll probably have to. I think she's probably gonna make us retreat, right? I assume we won't beat her on her first attack against us. That would be anticlimactic a little bit. So I imagine she'll like attack us and we'll be forced to like run away somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. But that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace.